Yankees scored a couple in the first. We head to the second inning. Rays down 2-0. Joined by the director of travel for the Tampa Bay Rays, Chris Westmoreland. And Chris, with all these changes going on with this Baltimore series, how are your last 24 hours been?
Oh, it's been an interesting 24, that's for sure. You know, there's just so many logistics involved that a lot of the fans don't know. And in this situation, you know, there was an opportunity to possibly play in a couple different venues. And so what my job was to prepare for those venues in any way I can.
So Baltimore was looking less and less likely. What were some of the other options other than Tropicana Field?
Well, Philadelphia was one, Washington was another. You know, obviously we were prepared for Baltimore in advance. So setting up the flights or trains or hotels and buses and trucks and everything that goes with traveling to those cities, that's what I was busy with.
The team initially was going to train down. Was there ever a point that you had a flight ready to go to Baltimore? And then how are you working out the travel to Washington and Philadelphia?
Well, initially when the unrest started, yesterday I guess I can say, we definitely looked at the location of the train station. So I called MLB security to make sure that that area was secure. They weren't very optimistic. So we did look into a flight, and we had that ready to go right away.
So you had to adjust to a flight initially to Baltimore. Now you've got a flight going back to Tampa St. Pete, and now you've got to change your flight going back to Boston, right?
Absolutely. Well, in the meantime, they were prepared to either go. The train was either prepared to go to Washington or Philly. So we had the plane going home or to Baltimore, and then we had a train going to Washington. It was a little hectic, but you know, there's a lot of wheels in motion. Not just me, but a lot of people in the hotel and airline industry that make this happen.
We'll make sure the guys tip you well on the flight. Guys, planes, trains, and automobiles, all directed by this guy. Back to you.
Yeah, he had everything going. He had planes going, trains going, except automobiles. Everything else were involved in all the contingency plans that Westy had going.